What's good, guys? So in this video, we're just going to be doing something kind of different. I'm just going to work on some code, and I'm really just going to, kind of pull this out of my ass. Like, I'm not going to do any research. This is just all going to be based off of what I know. Um, and yeah, we're just going to see what I can create. We're going to kind of do something like a point system or something like that, or creating like points for a player or just something like that. So yeah, I don't know. And then we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I noticed there's been a jump of subscribers, so I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos. If you want to uh get more involved, or if you have questions, you can join the Discord. Yeah, if you have questions, there's usually a few people in there that'll respond pretty quickly. So if you guys need help with your code and stuff like that, just make sure it's not like one of those questions of like, why doesn't this work? And you have like just a bunch of code. And yeah, because coding takes a lot of time. And so just try to respect each other's time and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyways, let's just jump into it. I'm gonna create a little module script. So we're gonna create a class. We're gonna create a class and we're gonna say, create, create stat maybe. Let's just call it that for now. So we'll have, create stat, um, and then these are too long. I'm just gonna have stat and then stat. All right, so right now I'm just setting up the .new function here. Um, no idea what's happening right there. Anyways, what in the world? Oh, it's not obviously okay. Put a local there. And then like what do I want to do? Basically, I want to have a name for the stat, and then a value, okay? Um and so yeah, that's gonna be what I want for the stat. So now we're gonna have should I do a private? I don't know. I just find it easier to work with for doing a private. So all right, so private dot name equals name, private dot value equals value. Okay. And then so what I want to do is I also want to use for this I want to use like object values or attributes maybe. Probably do objects for now though. Um so yeah. Also, we want this to be for the player as well. So we'll do player. So private dot player equals player. And then we'll do, yeah. For this, I'm gonna make this public, I think. So let's do our not object, but yeah, we'll do object. We'll just do object for now. Object equals instance dot new. And now this is gonna be dependent on what type of value this is gonna be. So what we're gonna have here is maybe some if statements in here. So let me think about this. So we'll have for now we'll just use bool value to start with. Self dot okay. Self dot object dot parent equals player. All right, and then we'll do here we'll do self dot object dot changed. We might actually have to look at the documentation because this might not be the right thing that I want to do, but we'll just go for it for now because we're not doing any research, so we'll get there. Print I think that I want to say that this gives the new value, right? Connects the given function to the event and returns that represents it. Okay, connect function value. I think this is the new value. New value, okay. Print new value, okay. And then now what we're gonna do is okay. Self.object.value equals true. And then we'll have a little method here. We'll do stat prototype change value. And then since we're just doing bool, we're not making this like, you know, be able to work with ints and stuff for now because, you know, I just want to see about getting this to work with just one value at first, because then it's really just adding conditions for your stuff. So yeah, self.value equals not self.value or object. Self.object.value equals not self.object.value. Okay. All right, so surface level, we can actually move this to, so let's just add a script in here real quick. Let's just move this here, and then we'll do create stat test. So local create stat equals require script dot create stat, and then we'll have while task dot wait 0.5 do, and then we'll just have well, first of all, let's do our new stat. We do have to pass in the players, so game dot players dot player added connect function player. So I'm just gonna make a stats table. Player stats. This is so jank, but this is just for testing. So yeah. So player stats player equals create stat dot new player player, and then we're gonna do, what did we do? We did the name. So let's name this has tuna, and then we're going to put in has tuna, and then we're gonna put in a value of false. Yeah, we'll just do false for now. All right, and then now in this task.wait, we'll do for player in for player in player stats. Okay, we're gonna say if is working or is tasking. I'll just add that. If is tasking, then return local is tasking equals false. Is tasking equals true. And then we'll just add a task.wait down here, just one real quick, and then we'll do is tasking equals false. Okay, so yeah. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say player stats player we're just gonna actually make this a local stat equals, okay, and then stat, what's our method again? Change value. And then we have our dot changed here. Okay, so that's cool. All right, let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's see. Actually, oh, that's cool. Attempt to index nil with change value. Okay, so if so here we'll do if not stat, then continue. How about that? Okay, so nothing's happening. If not stat player stats player equals create stat dot new player has tuna stat change value. So let's add a print here. It's supposed to have changed value. Okay, for player test that way false. We did that one. Actually, not gonna make a difference really. All right, so we are when the player is added. All right, so let's see now. Okay, so now we got like all our stuff going. Our while loop isn't even working. Interesting. So yeah, it's just not oh, this is why. Okay. So look, this is because of the way I set this table up. The player is actually the index, and then the stat is right here. So we can just write stat right here. And then we're not using players, so we can just write that. And then we can actually get rid of this. And here we go. So I don't think we actually need that check. Actually, okay, we do need that check. Wait, what? Call missing method, change value of table. If not stat, then continue. Missing method, interesting. Return self.stat prototype. Oh, I see. So this is what happened. So, the bottom here, we can do stat prototype equals or wait, stat prototype index equals stat prototype. Okay. All right, that should work now. But what value is not a valid member of full value? Yep, that's another thing we missed. So a little typo here. So we did lowercase value and we need to do uppercase. All right. And this check might be irrelevant because if the player if there is a player in this table, they're gonna have a stat, so we don't really need that check, I don't think. I don't think there's ever gonna be a case where stat's just not gonna exist. There we go. So as you can see, we're setting the value, but let me print out name is new value. Okay. All right, and then let me get rid of these two prints. All right, let's see that. Concatenate with a Boolean. All right. Let's try that. All right, tuna is true, tuna is false, tuna is true, tuna is false. All right, cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that could be very, very useful. In, basically having like object values, um, creating object values, and then being able to connect functions to those object values depending on what they are. What I would actually do here is I don't what I would actually do here is I would also pass in a function. So I would pass in the value and then I would pass in the function, like a function. So like just a function here. And then I would just put this function right here, right here. So we're passing in player name or player, and then we're passing in name of the stat. We're passing in the type of value the stat is, which is just going to be number, whatever, you know what I mean? So we're passing that in. And then we're passing in the function that we want to happen. And yeah, to make this more complicated, we could also maybe like do something with events and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into that in this video. Yeah. That's it though for this video, guys. It was just a video of me messing around. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.